Alright, everybody, so we got some crazy news. So, pretty much, Gray just announced DBOG has changed their name to Dragon Generations, and at 5 p.m. there's going to be a little Q&A that's going to be recorded and uploaded. I'm going to be at work, so when I get home from work, I'll be able to record a reaction video to the Q&A. Hopefully lots of information will be going on there, so stay tuned and subscribe if you want to see that and get all the updates from that. So let's go ahead and get in here. So, hello, we have exciting news we want to talk to everyone about, and a large update is us as a team. Okay? As time goes on, and we switch to more consistent updates, criteria, etc., we wanted to roll out a new name for the game and the group. Dragon Ball Online Generations has now been renamed to Dragon Generations. This change has a lot behind it, and more will be answered on our live event today. Feel free to tune in. I'm sorry, I just woke up, if that's not obvious. This guy made the logo. Nothing is changing in the game, it's just a name change. Yeah. So, pretty much, I guess when people first saw this, they were scared that, like, Goku was going to be changed to, like, Roku or Goku or whatever. But no, it's just the name of the game that's being changed. It's still very clearly like Dragon Ball-esque. Here's the logo, by the way. I think it looks fine. I'm not a huge fan of the font, but that's whatever. It looks good. Yeah, there is more to talk about here. So, just for some clarification, these are some of the few reasonings for the name change. Searchability, so when you search a Dragon Ball, the game, Doha, doesn't pop up on the searches. After several reviews with internal teams, the primary reason was the length of the name affecting visibility. And then potential DMCA risk. Potential DMA, while we haven't gotten one, the possibility will be ever looming. As the game grows, more and more people's eyes will be on it. Simply put, the name change would be needed if the strike were to happen. And important, this name change does not affect the game setup or developmental plans. Everything you know and enjoy about the game remains the same. So, pretty much, nothing's really happening. The game wasn't DMCA'd, and they're just doing this as a rebrand, so that way they can get more eyes on the game, just in case they get DMCA'd, because, as you guys probably know, Anime Saga just came out on Roblox, and they already got DMCA'd. They got DMCA'd within, like, the first 2 days or whatever of being out. 2 or 3 days. So that's mad unfortunate. I don't want that to happen to DBOG. As we all know, that would be bad. Be a bad thing if that happened to DBOG. Struggling really to come up with like really words to say. Like, I'm very like surprised. Like, this came out of nowhere. So realistically, like, is it changed now? Yeah, it is. The logo is still on, unfortunately, for like the loading screens and stuff, and then the description. The description of the game actually still says DBOG, but I don't know. I'll have to inform them. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the name itself, let's talk about that. Like, honestly, like, the name really, I mean, it's fine. Like, out of everything they could have renamed it to, this is probably, like, the least lame. Like, this is good. This is basically the same thing. What are we gonna call it now? DG? Is it DG now? Oh, God. This is horrible. It's DG now. It's not even DBOG. This is not good. What do we do, chat? This is not good. Not good at all. I don't know what to do, guys. Let me know what you guys think of the name change. There's gonna be more to come tonight. There is a sneak peek, actually, we could look at, too. this. So if you guys don't already know, well, there is another sneak peek. This is just showing the Frieza race, just some edits. I don't think this is a form or anything. It's just showing like how it's gonna look different now. And then this. So this is pretty much the perfection and limit breaking implementation into the game. So this is a sneak peek for that. So as you see, it says mastery effect none. I would assume once you fully limit break a form or fully perfect a form, it'll get like an effect, or maybe some forms will have an effect and some won't. So for example, Super Saiyan Blue might have like a, like, what would I, you could say like Super Saiyan God might have healing, right? So like that might be there, if that makes sense. Like it would say like healing if it was Super Saiyan God, right? And so as you can see, it says D, 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 all the way to C, right? So pretty much this is the like I said, this is the perfecting and limit breaking. So when you're perfecting a form, all your current form stats are all at D right now, if that makes sense. Like all the current transformation stats that you have are at D. So every form you have is like completely unperfected. So I'd assume like, I don't even know what key type would mean really, but like stamina, key attack, key blast, rush attack, and melee attack. I'd assume melee attack is like M1s. Rush attack is like a rush super. Key blast is like just a normal key blast. Key attack would be like a key super. Stamina is of course stamina. And then key type, maybe that's just key. I'm not sure. But pretty much what you're going to be able to do is, like, for example, I'd assume it would work this way. When you use a melee move, or use just M1s, or you key blast, this blue bar here is going to go up. And when it goes all the way up, this D will change to a C, like how it did. And so certain forms are going to be able to be perfected past their normal mastery. Or sorry, all of the forms should be able to be perfected past the normal mastery. But the difference is going to be that some forms, like, each form is going to have a different limit. So, for example, Super Saiyan 1, you might be able to upgrade the rush attack and the melee attack to, like, B, right? And for Super Saiyan 2, you might not even be able to do that. Super Saiyan 2 might be, like, key to B, right? Does that make sense? And then Super Saiyan 3, like, might be back to melee again or whatever, right? And then the Heaven Savior would be like stamina, right? Like each form is going to have its own strengths and weaknesses, pretty much. And then, what's it called? Limit breaking. So limit breaking is the update that's coming with the past update. We're getting perfecting with Daima. So Daima's going to drop within like, hopefully within like a week or two. And then with that, we're going to be seeing perfecting, so that's what I just mentioned, and then limit breaking is coming with paths. So you're going to be able to take all of these to the highest tier. When you limit break a form, you're taking the form to its maximum, and every single like slot in that form is going to be able to be taken all the way to, I don't know, S or Z or whatever the final letter is. Excuse me, I just had to mute for a second. Yeah, I mean, not really much else to say about that. Very cool. I'm glad they showed what it kind of looks like there. I think that's about it for this video. Not really much else to talk about. I'm a Dragon Generations YouTuber. I'm a DG YouTuber. Oh god.